Oh my god, they let me upgrade my players like that then? Okay, let's see something real quick. Whole game got slime, bitch, I'm built them boogers. Niggas act hard, be sweeter than sugar. Keep running. If you pass, you like the one that's same. Curtis! You ain't gang, nigga. Gonna get your gang, nigga. Welcome to the live stream. Lost to the Bears, lost to the Redskins. Redskins.
He keep it in the wash house, don't he? He keep it in the wash house, don't he? Huh? What?
Invite.
No, it ain't. Say what?
Yeah, just go back to
I gotta go back to names.
Easy one game. Baby girl, guess what? The dog coming in about an hour. She's so cute. She's so cute. Let me stop. I can't even see it like I want to see it.
No, you didn't.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the...
Let me see something real quick. Oh, that's a running back. Yeah, okay. I'll put my wrist on so they should...
Here we go.
Curtis.
Ready. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Right, she do need to be right.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Yo, you FaceTime me? I didn't get...
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right there.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Note number one, when you chasing somebody, go for the angle.
Here we go, set, 70, Indy. Protein spill. Back.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free, and the Bengals grab it. And off to the races down the right side. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship and the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
I don't fuck with 6'9", I don't motherfucker snitch. And bunch.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Go.
Hello.
Hey. Mike 7.
Following the fumble recovery, it's locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Motherfucker 6'9", I don't motherfucker snitch. I can heard he told on his homies on some Texas Hunter shit. Okay. Yeah.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Brissett. Throw caught here by Bird. And they get it down right there, before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
I like this defense. But this is what happens when you run this.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant.
Hey, bro.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
He's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. What we got? What we got? What we got? Slam. Under 10. Under 10.
Now a give right side. It's Logan, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Still a good possession. To the game, to the good job.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check.
On first and 10, Brissett. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. They run the counter. It's Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go with the keeper.
Oh, my God.
I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Let's bring it. Go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And able to find Allen Lazard. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On to the last game.
Go.
Clock now on 1st down. And he's going to have to hook up to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, exit. All day, defense, all day.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. DeMarcus Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. It's caught by Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
Guess everybody gets one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Jamal Adams coming up from a safety spot to make the play.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Ready up. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it. 36. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Mike by 4. All day, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, go. 54. Mike 50.
From the 31. Block. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Pistol.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Check. Watch 54.
from the gun. It's Locke. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
My fault.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Running right, here's Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Dirty as hell. Huh? You said what? Cut your ass.
They come out here in the eye. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Running for the first time with the fullback, C.J. Ham. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
And to get the ball back, they let this nigga juke up down a yard over it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yes, that's what we did.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
And I heard he told one of his homies wants to take some ton of shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Bissett. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on, that's a whole touchdown.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Bissett. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Watch out for Hill on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Lions will take over.
Man, look at that hair, girl.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Orville. Hey, Sam on.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the set. Hey, Charlie. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, D. Fair. Shoot.
Block now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. A nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Coming to you. Watch Safety Green. Watch Safety Green. Now. Go. Hey. Line 54. I'm coming for you. You must get it.
On 3rd down, it's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
We
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Locke. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Time for the birds.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
I guess they let everybody run that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Take 4, take 4.
Here's Brissett. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Short yardage, Brissett. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
58 to Mike. Down to lose 1. 58 to Mike.
Again, it's Brissett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 40 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 26, check 26.
Out of the gun for Sam. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 2nd down, Brissett again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Yeah, see, your stomach hurt.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I'm a freak on, bro.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
On 1st down, Locke.
You can't run the plays like run, bro.
They sack him back at the 42. DeMarcus Lawrence make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
54, right there, 50.
Yeah.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. And watch that. Hard. Check 3.
5.
Here's Locke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Go now. 8 read. Hey, Haywood. Here we go. Mike by 4, Mike by 4, Mike by 4. Go. Mike 54. Mike 54. It's a party now. Defense.
To throw on third down. Block. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
First down, Brissett. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This is Grant. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Logan. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. To throw, Brissett. Got an open man, that's Campbell. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On the carry, it's Logan. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14.
This is being lucky.
They'll run on first down. Grant trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
You listening to this now?
Brissett from the gun on third. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
These smell like gorilla. Over there cleaning on the thing.
Gostkowski's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Base.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll run with Sanders. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
I knew that shit would come. I knew that shit would come.
Now the biggest extra point of this man's life. And it is good.
I knew that shit would
These
come. I
guys
called it out
have
too.
taken the lead in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits set.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 or.
And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Okay, so you just gonna text me whenever. Cause for one, you know, you gotta text me when you like halfway here, then you know all that there. So you going to your dorm or you going to your house? Alright, bet. I don't fuck with 6'9", so no motherfucking snitch. I ain't terrible on his homies on this shit. Damn, I just lost the game by 1 point. You know, usually I just be throwing these motherfucking controllers. I'm trying to figure out, bro. Like, Big BDK. I don't fuck with 6. I don't know motherfucker 6. Huh? It's like online classes. What he said when you told him that? Who you talking to? You talking to me? Oh, you said alright then. Are you about to hang up? Damn, what question did I ask you? I'll be serious on, so it was on, dog.